Good morning, Year 4. Welcome to your Tuesday lesson. Today, as we found out yesterday, we are going to be practicing telling the time, okay? So, telling the time is a really important skill that we all should know. Most of you, I think, are really good at telling the digital time, not so good at reading the time from an actual clock. So that's why we're going to practice. But first, I want you to pause the videos and then have a go at answering these column addition questions. Off you go. Okay, welcome back. Let's go through these very quickly together. So we're going to need our lovely columns. So we've got 3,452, adding on 3,424. Okay, so there's not going to be any exchanging in this one, which is good because it helps us warm up. So 2 add 4 equals 6, 5 add 2 equals 7, 4 add 4 equals 8, and 3 add 3 equals 6. So the answer is 6,000, oops, done that a bit close to the equal sign there, haven't I? 6,876. Lovely. Now, you know I hate it when you rub out your workings out, but we're going to run our run, so we will rub them out. Okay, next we've got 3,566, add on 3,492. Okay, 6 add 2 is 8. Now, we're going to need to do a bit of exchanging here because we have got 6 add 9, which is 15. So that 1 is going to come across to there. Now, we've got 5 add 4 add 1, which equals 10. So again, we're going to have a little bit of exchanging. Next, we've got 3 add 1, which is 7. So the answer is 7,058. Good job, everyone. Well done if you got that. Okay, and the last one we're going to do is 6,546, add on 3,769. Lovely. So there's going to be quite a bit of exchanging in this one. Get your exchanging brains ready. So again, we have got 6 add 9, which is 15. Then we've got 4 add 6 add 1, which is 11. Should we cross that out? Then we've got 5 add 7 add 1, which is 13. Okay, and then we've got 6 add 3, which is 9, add 1 is 10. So we've got 10,315. Lovely, let's make sure that looks like 0. Very good, let's move on. Well done if you got all those. Okay, what we're going to do now is you're going to pause the video and I want you to fill in these blanks. Off you go. Okay, welcome back. So, as you can see, we've got a lovely clock face. We need to label the clock to show the number of minutes past the hour. So we're moving in intervals of 5 today, so just like my lovely clock here, which will help us. So, as you can see, on the 1, we're 5 minutes past. On the 10, we are 10 minutes past. On the 3, we are 15 minutes past. And as you can see, these are going in intervals of 5 each time. So when the big hand is on the 4, it's 20 minutes past. And you will notice on your clocks at home that they've got little tiny dots going around the outside. These are all individual minutes, but because we're jumping in steps of 5 today, it's a bit easier for us. Okay, then we've got 25, then we've got 30, 35's been done for us, then we've got 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, so lots of you will know that 60 minutes is the same as 1 whole hour. Lovely job. Okay, now this looks very similar, but it is a bit different because I don't know about you children, but I've never heard anyone say it's 35 minutes past 7. They don't say that. They would say it's 25 minutes to 8. So what I want you to do is pause this and think about what you say. So do you say 10 past? Do you say 52? You say 10 past. So that one, I'll help you out, is 10 past. So think about when it goes from being past to 2. Pause the video and have a go. Lovely. So there is a few tricks that can we can kind of divvy it up, a bit like a cake. So on our next one, can you see if we started at the top, that would be 1/4. So you would say 1/4 past. 1/4 past. 1/4 past. It's quite tricky to write on these boards, sorry if you can't read that. Okay, next, if we came all the way down to the 6, oh, stop doing that word. We've gone halfway round the clock. So we are half past. Half past. Okay, and next, if we're on to this 9, which again is a chunk, we've gone 45 minutes round, so we are 1/4 to. 1/4 to. You might have heard your parents say it's 4:45 or it's 4:45. Okay, lovely. So that's our fraction head that hopefully will have helped us a little bit. Okay, next, over here we're on 20 past. 20 past, then 25 past. Can you see how this is going? Right, next, the rest of them are the same, but there, instead of being past, it's how many minutes until the next hour. So if on our clock it was coming up to 1 o'clock, but it was here on this 7, there is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes until we get to 1. So we would say 25 to. 25 to. And then again, if our big hand is over here on the 10, then it is 5, 10 minutes before 1. So that's going to be 10 to. Then we've got 5 to. And then this one is going to be on the hour. Lovely. Okay, so hopefully that's helped us, but telling time is really confusing. You might want to watch that several times or ask your parents for help with that one. Okay, so next we have to draw the hands on the clocks to show the correct times. So you can flip back to what you've done on the previous page if that's going to help you. So this is 15 minutes past 6. Okay, so let's do the big hand first, which is the minutes hand. So if it's 15 minutes past, your big hand is going to point to the 3, because just like we did in here, it's 5, 10, 15 minutes past 3, okay? And, past 6, sorry, on here. And it is, the hour is 6, so I'm going to do a small hand pointing to the 6. Maybe a little bit bigger. Okay, can you see that? Good job. Okay, next we've got 25 minutes to 9. That's not past 9, that's before 9. So we're going to have a big hand facing here at this 7. And let's just double check. So it's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes before 9. So your hour hand is not quite going to be on 9 yet, because it's not 9 o'clock yet. So your small hand is going to be pointing towards it, kind of halfway between, oh, that's gone a bit wonky, halfway between the 8 and the 9. I would say. There we go. Okay, this one says 15 minutes to 9. Okay, so if it's 15 minutes before 9, think about that. You can count backwards if you want. 5, 10, 15. Your big hand is going to point towards the 9. And your small hand is going to be just before the 9. Because it's not quite 9 o'clock yet, is it, children? And the last one, we've got 5 minutes to 12. Okay. So your big hand is going to point at the 11, because it's one set of 5, one jump of 5 minutes before 9, and before 12, sorry, and then your small hand is going to probably be pretty much on that 12. There we go. Okay, so what I would like you to do now is to pause the video and have a go at the questions on your sheets. Don't forget to come back though, because we've got a couple more tasks to do. Off you go. Okay, children, hopefully you did that really well. Okay, next, we've got our good friend Ron. Ooh. So, he says the hour hand is pointing just after the 5, okay? And the minute hand is pointing to 2. So the time is 2 minutes past 5. Do we agree with him? No, we do not. Because if we have a look at this lovely, beautiful clock here, if the big hand is pointing at the 2. It's actually 10 minutes past 5. Okay, so you would need to write, he hasn't realised, let's do a nice contraction there, hasn't, well, let's noticed that the 2 means 10 past. So it is actually 10 past 5. There we go, help run out. Okay, our final mastery question is from Jack. So Jack wants to tell the time, but the hour hand has fallen off the clock. What a disaster, children. There are 12 different possible times it could be during a full day. That's what Jack's saying. Do you agree with Jack? Have a think, children. Now, this is actually a bit of a tricky one because there is obviously 12 hours on the clock. Let's just make sure we're right. So, yeah, 12 all the way around. Okay. But, however, in a day, those 12 hours happen twice. You have a 3 o'clock in the morning and a 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, we're actually going to come back to that one later on in the week, I think, and discuss that again once we've done AM and PM a bit more. Okay. What I would like you to do now is pause the video and you are going to go onto this maths frame, but it's a different maths frame. It's not times tables, haha. And here's our friendly little bear. You've got to pick this one that says read time to the nearest 5 minutes and have a play. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.